It's Spanish Week on the Chef's Line.
Perfect.
And tonight, we're dishing up the ultimate Spanish snack, croquettes.
I make it for my children all the time.
Also known as croquetas, this Spanish staple has a creamy bechamel base and is stuffed full of tasty meat or fish before being deliciously deep-fried.
It's going to be beautiful.
Some of Australia's best home cooks will be putting their culinary skills to the test against top Spanish restaurant, Añada.
It comes from tradition, it comes from the heart.
And tonight, our home cooks are facing the first stop in their chef's line, apprentice chef Manuel. As the week progresses, the competition will escalate in difficulty. From the apprentice, all the way...
Ooh. Do you need help, baby?
to the head chef. Judged by executive chef Dan Hong, renowned chef Mark Olive, and food writer Melissa Leong. Whose croquettes will win them the chance to reach the end of the chef's line?
Hola, this week on the Chef's Line, it's Spanish cuisine. Welcome, restaurant Añada.
Thank you.
Head Chef Maria, thanks for bringing in your Chef's Line tonight.
No worries, my pleasure.
Please introduce us to the first member of your Chef's Line.
So the first member cooking will be my apprentice, Manuel. He's this incredibly charming Argentinian man. Probably the only one of us has any real connection to Spain.
Well, you don't need to be from the country to love its cuisine.
Apprentice Chef Manuel, please step up to the bench. So tonight's blind judge is Mark, and we're sending him out of the kitchen for a little siesta so he's fresh for his tasting and doesn't know who cooked what.
Creamy, crunchy, bite-sized tapas. Yes, please. Good luck.
Apprentice Chef Manuel, home cooks, you have 60 minutes to serve up your best croquetas. Por favor, let's cook! Yes.
What do you love about croquetas?
Well, I just love how you get that real contrast between that really crunchy crumb and then that really creamy interior. And then, you know, sometimes there's cheese, sometimes there's ham, sometimes there's chicken, sometimes there's fish.
As long as that filling is really, really silky and suspending all of those beautiful flavours inside the croquette, and then, of course, the outside is golden and crunchy and crispy. As long as it's delicious, I think Mark will be quite pleased.
Yeah.
My name's Adrian Erdetti. I'm making the chicken croquettes with aioli. I learnt this recipe from my mother. It's going to be beautiful. I hate cutting onions. My mother is from Spain, my grandmother is also from Spain, and my great-grandmother is also from Spain. I want to really show what I can do in the kitchen in terms of Spanish cooking, but I also want to make my family proud. To make croquettes, you need to have a really good stock so that there's lots of flavour in the potato and in the chicken. To make the stock, I will put the vegetables, onion, the garlic, the chicken into the pot and let that cook. I then need to move on to the bechamel sauce. The bechamel sauce is the most important part of making it all creamy and yummy inside.
Hello, Adrian. How are you?
Hello, I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I'm fantastic. Okay, garlic, an integral part of Spanish cuisine.
Absolutely, garlic. So that will be going straight into the butter and onions.
Ah, fantastic.
For the bechamel.
All right, so tell me about your grandmother and your mother. Because I hear you call your grandmother and put her on speakerphone in the kitchen.
I do that a lot, especially with my mother, but she loves it because, like she says, when she's gone, she would love her kids to be carrying on. Doesn't that smell amazing?
Beautiful. And you know what? You look like you have everything under control, so I'm very excited
Thank
for you.
A bit more garlic.
My name's Peter. Tonight I'm cooking ham croquettes with onion jam and mustard seed. The real connection for me is actually travelling to Spain and spending time in particular around San Sebastian, enjoying the tapas bars around there and the restaurants around there. So this is the base for the bechamel sauce. It contains just butter and flour, so just browning it off slightly, but trying to keep it fairly light and blonde. Cook some onions and garlic, add some milk to that with some herbs in there as well. Reduce that down just to bring out the flavours of the herbs. and add that to the flour and butter mixture to actually make the bechamel sauce. I'm actually using ham hock today, so that's actually going to add a bit more depth of flavour and a bit more smokiness to the croquettes. I'm now adding in some manchego cheese. I add mustard just to add a bit of spice, and once I've actually added that, it's pretty much ready to go. Yep, it's good. Fantastic.
I don't chop like that. So fast.
My name is Javier, short for Javi, known as Harvey.
So I'm making tuna croquettes with roasted capsicums and aioli.
Was born in Spain, came to Australia when I was 13 years of age. I love Spanish cuisine because it's what I remember as a child. I remember eating pulpo a la gallega and having paellas and just great wholesome memories from home. To make the croquetas, I fry a bit of diced capsicum and diced onion. Then I'll add some flour and then put some milk, and I'll add the tuna at that point and then cook it through until the bechamel sauce is coming away from the pan.
What are you doing next?
So I got a couple of capsicums I'm just going to roast. They always go really well as an accompaniment to las croquetas.
You've got about 40 minutes
Thank
left,
you very
so
much.
best of luck.
Cheers.
I'm Kelly. I'm making a bacon and chorizo croquettes with a jalapeno dipping sauce. The biggest influence with Spanish cooking has been living over in America on a skydiving community. There's a big Spanish influence down there. After skydiving all day, we'd all get together and we would cook Spanish food.
It's 12 out of 10, Kelly. Well done.
I love cooking Spanish food because of the flavours, and people like to sit around the table and talk about it. This is my own little spin on croquettes. Most of them are just cheeses and quite plain, where I spice mine up, add a few jalapenos and the Spanish influence of chorizo sausages. So to make my croquettes, I'm going to be chopping up some garlic, onion and sautéing that with the chorizo sausage and bacon. Oh, now those flavours are starting to come in. Good. I'm then going to add the flour and butter and then add my milk to make the white sauce. A little bit of sour cream. Now I'll put in the Parmesan and the potatoes. So we're getting close to ready just to put it in the blast chiller so that once it's in there, it'll bind together. How you doing over there, Manuel? You good?
I'm fine. What about you?
I'm great, just watching what you're doing.
My name is Manuel. I've been working in Añada for the last 3 months.
Although inexperienced, apprentice chef Manuel is a popular member of the Añada kitchen, collecting nicknames almost as fast as he learns new skills.
Papi.
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 Tonight I'm making croquetas with membrillo jam. The truth is, at the beginning in my life, I didn't like to cook. I hate it. And when I leave Argentina, I don't know why, now I'm loving cooking. The bechamel is the filling between the flour, the milk, and the butter to make a good croqueta.
No, Manuel? Seasoning?
Yeah.
And garlic. I'm a little bit worried about Manuel, my apprentice. He's very new. He's just started. He doesn't have a lot of background in cooking, and he's very nervous. Doing well, baby. But we're all here to back him up.
I feel so comfortable with my team, with me, helping me.
We love you, Papi.
Yeah, I know. I love you so much. Yeah. After we get the bechamel, and we're gonna start making the spinach. Or we use really hot water, and we put the spinach just for 5 seconds, and we take out, and we use cold water. So after we have the spinach, we get the manchego cheese, and we cut in small cubes. We mix it all together.
You're doing well, Papi. You're doing really well.
It's It's Spanish Week, and our home cooks and apprentice chef Manuel from restaurant Añada are making croquettes.
Is it good?
It's okay.
And blind tasting judge Mark knows exactly what he's looking for in the perfect croquette.
It's an open book tonight with any sort of filling, as long as it's texturally just smooth, with this nice crumb on the outside that has been cooked perfectly. It doesn't fall apart on me when I pick it up. The accompaniments are really, really tasty as well. I'll be happy.
Tonight I will be cooking chicken croquettes with aioli. So when the stock is beautiful and ready to go, I take the chicken out and shred that. It's got to be not too pasty, but with a little bit of consistency to it. And then I put the potatoes into a bowl and mash them, and then combine the bechamel sauce and pop it into the mixture. I'll go straight onto the aioli, and the aioli I just need to put in 1 egg, salt and pepper, and then slowly add in light olive oil. Perfect.
Tonight I'm making bacon and chorizo croquettes with a jalapeno dipping sauce.
So I've noticed all the other guys have actually got their breadcrumbs, but I'm going to make my own. Be a little bit different.
So my breadcrumbs, I do it a little differently. I always get sourdough bread. I put it into a blender and then I put it into the oven to dry out. I then prepare my jalapeno sauce. I'll grab sour cream, lemon and jalapeno juice from the jar. Once my sauce is in the fridge, grab my croquettes out of the blast chiller and then I start rolling them.
What's your tip when they stick to your fingers?
Just wet your hands with a little bit of water.
Okay.
That way it won't sort of stick to your hands.
I like to do mine small and round because they're easy to cook and they're a nice bite size. Okay, so we are just about ready to crumb them in my sourdough, so it'll have a bit of a sour taste to it. Perfect, okay, that's great.
You're doing well, baby.
I know, Bobby.
We have a spinach and manchego croquette with membrillo jam. Membrillo is a quince paste, and we've just served it with a croquette just to have that little bit of sweetness in there.
To make the membrillo jam, you need to mix the membrillo and a little bit of water in the blender.
Oi!
Ay, 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 ay.
Ay, ay, ay.
Chef Manuel, how are you going?
I think I'm good.
You think you're good?
Yeah, what
you
do you
made your
think?
bechamel? Is
Yeah.
that it right here, is it?
Yeah.
With cubes of manchego
Yeah,
through it?
manchego, spinach. I'm gonna put membrillo jam.
Oh, fantastic, fantastic. For a chef that's only been cooking for 3 months, how do you think he's going?
No, wonderful.
Oh, wow. Well, there's just about 20 minutes to go, okay? So, good luck.
Once he's rolled his croquettes, he can just dust them with flour, put them in the egg mixture, and then finish them with the panko breadcrumbs. Ready to go into the fryer.
Vamos.
So tonight I'm going to be making tuna croquettes with roasted capsicum and aioli. To make the aioli, I'll use a couple of egg yolks, a little bit of Dijon mustard, and I'll add 1 crushed garlic. I'll whisk it all up and then slowly add olive oil and sunflower oil combined. In Spain, we put loads and loads of garlic in. So normally when I make the aioli, there's 2 cloves of garlic. I decided to put 1 and a small one because I didn't want to overpower the garlic flavour through the aioli. Once that was done, I went back into the croquetas and started flouring egg, breadcrumb again, and got them ready to fry. So the bechamel was a little bit runny. I probably should have cooked it a little bit longer, and that would have hardened the mixture more. It would have been easy to have shaped the croquetas really beautifully.
They never go wrong at home, but sometimes it doesn't quite pan out.
Tonight I'm going to make ham croquettes with onion jam, also creme fraiche with a mustard seed through it as well. So I've got onion jam being made here, so I've got some port in there. I've reduced the onions down.
Yep.
About to add some vinegar to it.
Yep.
I'm making a creme fraiche mustard to go with it as well.
Oh, wow.
Hopefully they go well together.
Good luck and
crack on.
have fun.
Yes, thanks.
How are you going?
Good, I think.
Gigantic.
Yeah.
big man croquettes.
Exactly.
Like it.
They're definitely larger than what most people would cook their croquettes at. I look at myself and I'm quite a large lad, so I probably enjoy the larger sized croquettes.
It's looking good.
Yeah, I see a lot of logs, there's balls, there's...
Lots of shapes. All the shapes of croquettes. 5 minutes to go.
When they're nice and golden brown, feel free to plate it up and take it to the past.
This is the exciting part. I want it to look very modern, so I've got my slate plate, which I'm going to put a smear of aioli across, putting a fisherman's basket on the end, filled with leaves, and then the croquettes on top.
It's looking awesome, guys.
Finally, when we get the croquetas, we use the membrillo jam on the top and chives.
The croquettes are firm, they are crunchy on the outside.
Avi!
When Mark does taste this, what I'd like is the flavours of the tuna coming through, accompanied by the roasted capsicum.
2 down, 3 to go. Who's next?
Okay.
Adrian! Oh, that looks beautiful. Yes.
Tina as well.
Hey! Go, Kelly!
Yeah, Kelly. Well done!
Yay! Bravo!
Our home cooks and restaurant Añada's apprentice chef Manuel have put their recipes to the test and plated up a Spanish favourite, croquettes. Now it's time for blind tasting judge Mark to try all the dishes without knowing who has cooked them.
Hola, Mark. Are you ready for some deep fried croquettes?
Wow. Deep fried goodness here right in front of me. Looks fantastic.
Golden.
Golden. Exactly.
Well, where would you like to start, Mark?
What about here? And we'll work our way up.
Great.
These are ham croquettes with onion jam.
Ooh. Okay. Wow, they're big, aren't they? Nice colour to it. Look at that. Perfect.
That is a mustard creme fraiche.
And onion. Look, I'm just going to throw it all together. Beautiful, crunchy, texturally nice inside. Ham's just nice and salty. All of those flavours together, the onion, the port and the sherry, you can taste it's not overpowering the onion. The mustard, bit too hot, bit too much English in there, but otherwise it's beautiful.
Croquettes with membrillo jam.
Great colour on this. This is a great croquette. I love the spinach. I love that cheese in there. The jam, genius. Just simple, flavoursome. Overall, this is tasty.
These are chicken croquettes with aioli.
Nice soft texture, lovely colour. Taste the chicken. The aioli is creamy, garlicky, perfect. It goes well with this croquette. What a great marriage.
Bacon and chorizo croquettes with a jalapeno dipping sauce.
Oh, this could be dangerous.
I can see the steam coming out of your ears already.
Look, nice colour on it, nice bite size.
And these breadcrumbs were actually made using sourdough bread.
Flavoursome. This is a pretty amazing croquette. That crunch on the outside, the creaminess, the flavours on the inside, the bacon and the chorizo in there, and great dipping sauce. This is just beautiful. Somebody's put a lot of love into this, and it shows.
These are tuna croquettes with roasted capsicum and aioli.
I love a roasted capsicum. There's, okay, capsicum in that as well. These are very tasty. These two work well together. This not so much. This could have had a lot more garlic. Tastes really oily, which is a real pity because the three of them together would have been perfect.
Have you clocked the restaurant's dish?
Well, I think so, yeah. But you know what? I'm having a good night. And it's going to be really, really tough to decide.
It's Spanish week, and Añada's apprentice chef Manuel and our home cooks have plated up their version of croquettes. Blind tasting judge Mark has tasted all the dishes and will now pick the best plate on the pass.
Now, I've heard in Spain, a bar's reputation can rise and fall on the quality of their croquettes. And if that's the case, then tonight we're in the hottest spot in town. Well done.
Head Chef Maria, you were watching apprentice chef Manuel closely. Were you impressed with how he went tonight?
Yes, he did very well. He's in the very early stages of learning how to cook and understand cooking, so he did very well under pressure, I think.
Okay, Mark, it's time for you to pick your winner. Which croquettes were your favourite?
If these are basically bar snacks, then one of them would have kept me at the bar until well after it was shut. After tasting all of your croqueta, the best plate on the pass is the bacon and chorizo croqueta. Who made that?
Well done, babe.
I'm blown away. I'm over the moon.
Well, look, I love these. Perfectly bite-sized, and the bacon and chorizo just popped in my mouth. Bechamel's creamy, and the jalapeno dipping sauce. Amazing. And I could tell that you put your heart and soul in it.
I definitely did.
Great job, Kelly.
Thank you.
Okay, so Mark, now on to the sad part. Which croquettes did not quite match up to the others on the pass tonight?
The plate that didn't quite live up to the level that I was looking for is the tuna croquettes. Who made these?
I did.
Oh, Harvey.
All good. No, that's all good.
Look, I liked your croquettes a lot. It had a beautiful crunch and beautiful colour. The only thing was, I felt this could have had a lot more garlic. Don't feel bad about it, because she had some strong competition here.
I hope that the home cooks continue what Kelly's done and beat the other three professionals.
Can we do it?
Yeah, we can.
Congratulations again to Kelly. You beat the restaurant, so come and get your trophy. Now everyone come in and share these croquettes.
Some of these. That's
Thank you. Oh my goodness. Chorizo.
But they're really sure.
Welcome back to Spanish Week in the Chef's Line kitchen.
Hey, Chef Maria, Restaurant Añada. Welcome back to the Chef's Line kitchen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's 1-0 to the home cook so far. So who's next in your line to face them?
So next in line will be my station chef, Hassana. And hopefully she'll bring it home.
Station Chef Hassana, how are you?
Dessert has never been something that I'm confident in, so I'm really scared.
Station Chef Hassana, please step up to the bench.
And tonight's blind judge will be you, Melissa.
Yes.
So flamenco your way outside, so you've got no idea who's cooking what.
I'm a chocoholic and I'm excited, and that's it. Good luck.
You're not flamencoing.
Good enough?
Station Chef Hasana, home cooks. You have 60 minutes to serve up your best Spanish chocolate desserts. So let's cook. Woo!
Well, chocolate is probably the favourite ingredient in desserts, loved by the whole world. And in Spain, it's no different. You know, they usually have lots of hot chocolate in the morning for breakfast, and they love those churros to dip in their hot chocolate. It could be cakes, it could be ice cream, it could be, you know, a chocolate jelly, it could be anything, a chocolate mousse, you know? I mean, they need to put that Spanish twist on it, though.
Tonight I'm making chocolate cake with fennel parfait and candied orange. Fennel and orange go kind of well together, and I think chocolate with the fennel is kind of a nice difference or a twist to this as well. I actually just find it relaxing to cook. Certainly with our 5-year-old son, we spend a lot of time just playing around cooking things in the kitchen. To make the fennel parfait, I basically mix condensed milk and cream together. And then I heat some fennel seeds in a frying pan, toast them off a bit, add them to a blender, blitz them up, turn them into a powder, and then mix that with the cream. I do need to get this in the blast chiller quickly so it does set. So I want it to be nice and solid when I put it onto the plate with the cake.
Tonight, I'll be cooking churros with chocolate ganache, figs, and raspberries. I was inspired to make these churros because it was something that I grew up with. I'd have at my grandparents' house. It's my heritage. I had to do it tonight. I go straight into making my chocolate ganache. I just put in my cream, I heat that up until it's really hot but not boiling, and then I add in my chocolate. And then I start the process of stirring it and stirring it and stirring it till it's nice and smooth. I put that in the freezer and leave it there until I'm ready to use it. My chocolate sauce is done and I'm now onto my dough. So I start putting everything into the pot. I put the water, the sugar, the butter and the salt and stir it until it all dissolves. And then I slowly add in the flour. Keep stirring until the consistency is thick and fluffy and ready to put into the churro maker.
Perfect. Got the churro dough happening here.
I've got the dough ready to go.
Churros aside, this is a chocolate dessert battle.
Yes.
Where's the chocolate?
So the chocolate is in the freezer. Okay. I'm making a ganache, and what I'm going to do is wait till it's quite firm, inject it into the churro, and I'm also going to have small little pots of chocolate on the dish as well.
Sounds like you've got a lot to do, so there's 35 minutes left.
Okay, back to it.
So tonight I'm making churros with a chocolate chili sauce and an orange Jaffa chocolate sauce. I love cooking Spanish food because of the flavours and the way it makes me feel and the way it makes people feel. To make the churros, I boil water, sugar and butter.
I never measure anything, so we just go on a whim.
And then I add flour and beat it.
This is the key part of it, and it looks like it's starting to come away from the pan.
Kelly, how we going here? It just amazes me that you're throwing everything together just by sight and touch.
By feel, that's what I go by, and then I always taste my food.
I then put it in a tray, put some grease-free paper on it, and put it in the blast chiller.
Alrighty, good, that's in there.
So once the dough was in the chiller, I then proceeded to start making my two sauces. So to make the chili sauce, I add the chocolate, add a little bit of butter, and then I add my chili and just let it slowly melt down.
Next, I need my oranges.
To make my orange dipping sauce, I get chocolate, butter, and then I zest in orange zest, squeeze in some orange juice and add the heavy cream.
All right, this hasn't worked out the way I wanted it to. This is gone. What
Yeah,
have I
it's
done?
split.
Why?
It is either burnt, it's too hot, or yeah. I reckon to start again.
Start again?
Can you start again? Yeah, but just clean, you need a clean bowl. Sometimes
you
that
can
happens if
smell
you get
it's
any
burnt.
water in there as well.
I put orange juice in there.
Oh yeah, yeah, you don't
That'll
want.
do it?
No, do it zest.
Do it at the end.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
don't put any juice, just the zest.
Okay.
Yeah, because the orange juice will split it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you make a mistake, you get back to it.
With the home cooks up 1-0, it's up to station chef Hazana to get restaurant Añada back in the game.
Hasana does not do pastry often, so for her, this recipe might be a little bit of a challenge, but I know that she's practiced a fair bit, and hopefully she'll do well.
Tonight I'm making a chocolate and orange mousse with olive oil and salt. For the mousse, I mix in milk and cream together, and I microplane orange zest all over it.
Maybe just, Hasi, maybe it's half of that last one.
Huh?
Maybe just half
of it?
last
Yeah, I
one.
was thinking it's just a lot of it. You mix in egg yolks and sugar, and then after you whisk it all together, pour the whole mixture into a clean saucepan. I mix in cocoa powder and chopped chocolate, as well as gelatin. Should I still strain it?
Yeah.
So you're doing one of the most important component, well, the most important component of this dessert, the chocolate.
Yes.
So have you tasted it? How's it taste? You better taste it.
Pretty good, I think.
Pretty good.
She's happy.
Yeah.
She's happy, chef. Well, the boss is nodding her head up there, so it's all good.
Yeah, at least I haven't gotten a few no.
Yeah.
Peter, how's he going?
Look, Peter's doing a chocolate molten cake, which is
okay.
really cool. Look, there is that moment of truth when Melissa does put her spoon into that cake, and that centre has to be nice and gooey.
Yeah.
What's Kelly's plan?
She goes by intuition. She doesn't use any measurements, which could be a real problem.
When it comes to pastry and sort of cakes and churros and stuff, it might be best that there is a recipe.
It's Spanish Week, and Restaurant Añada's station chef Hazana is cooking against our 3 home cooks, who are preparing their favourite chocolate dessert. Tonight's blind tasting judge Melissa will try each dish with no idea of who cooked what.
There are so many different kinds of chocolate desserts, everything from cake to churros with chocolate sauce to a really fantastic Spanish hot chocolate. I am definitely looking for technique, wonderful balance of flavour, and then, of course, presentation has to be beautiful.
My dish has churros and 2 dipping sauces, the orange and the chili chocolate.
I think we are ready to get my churros out.
Alrighty.
I think we're good, yep. We're good to go. I put egg in mine because I feel it gives it a little bit more of a softer, chewy inside, and the outside's lovely and crispy.
As soon as I started piping the mix into the fryer, the churros wasn't looking like the right shape. I was trying to figure out whether I had the heat wrong or whether I had the consistency of the mixture wrong.
So, Kelly, what's going on here?
All right, well, we're doing our first test for our churros.
Crank that heat up because you're going to have to get that really high.
Yeah.
To get that colour you want.
All right,
Good
thank
luck.
you so much.
To make the chocolate cake, the first thing I needed to do was melt the chocolate. Next, I whisked some egg whites. Combined the egg whites, the flour, the icing sugar, the chocolate in a mixing bowl. Added in some sherry to that as well. That's quite good, it's good consistency, and ready to go.
Beautiful.
I'm making a chocolate and orange mousse, garnished with chocolate soil and chocolate reduction twirls. So for the chocolate soil, I mix almond meal with plain flour, sugar, cocoa powder, and butter. And also add a bit of sea salt because that kind of boosts the flavor as well. And put everything in a blender and mix it together. And then you put it on a line tray, pop it in the oven, and keep stirring it because you don't want the salt to burn.
Put some elbow grease in that. You need to get your thing in the blastula.
So once the mousse mixture is ready, I can add in the whipped double cream. Double cream is what would give the mousse the airiness. And after that, I put the mousse in the blastula again so it sets.
Tonight I'll be cooking churros with chocolate ganache and just some chocolate dirt. I fry the churros, they come out, they look beautiful, and then I roll the churros into the cinnamon and sugar mixture.
So I realised my fryer wasn't hot enough. Adrian, my fryer has switched off. Can I use yours?
Of course you can, go
Thank
for
you,
it.
Dom. I'm moving in, Adrian.
Move in, please.
Oh, yours look amazing.
You okay?
I'm good, yeah. Adrian saved the day for me. I was in the fry pan. I'm now cooking at this station. What do you think?
They're big.
I know. These aren't looking too crunchy, let me tell you. So then I decided it was time to make another batch.
Well, Kelly's Russian.
She's Russian.
She's just made a new churros batter.
I know.
The risk you take
Exactly.
when you don't have measurements.
We got there. While my churros was cooking, I went back to my station to get a grip on my two sauces and see how they were going. I've stuffed this up too, for some reason. My chocolate. That's gone. I decided that I would start all over again with my dipping sauce, so I combined my chili with my orange instead of having them separate.
Tonight I'll be plating up my churros on a marble slab with some chocolate dirt, which is just biscuit crushed up. I fill up my piping bag and start filling up my first churro. As that's happening, it explodes in my hands.
Oh no.
How do we fix this? How do we fix this? I find a little sauce bottle. I try putting the chocolate in, it's just not working. So I'll have to make do with what I've got. Hopefully Melissa will see past that.
5 minutes to go. So when you're ready, just plate up and bring it up to the pass. Thank you.
Oh, Peter's on his way to the park. Well done.
I haven't actually tasted anything. I do hope Melissa really loves it.
3 minutes left, all right?
Just put chocolate soil on the plate, the mousse, and then I place the chocolate twirls on top of it, the freeze-dried raspberries, just to make it a bit pretty and give it just a splash of color as well. Drizzle olive oil and salt on it.
All right, go.
Well done, Hasana.
There were a few things that could have gone really badly, but didn't. So, hooray for me.
Let's go, yeah.
Okay. I'm really hoping Melissa likes the way it looks.
So my plating was all very last minute, very chaotic.
Go, Kelly! Woo!
And get your skates on.
Come on.
I knew that I just had to get it out there. I plated what I had.
Well done!
Oh, thank you. I think what Melissa's going to love most is the actual chocolate.
Well done.
Thank you, guys. My goodness.
Well done. Good work. You did it.
It's Spanish Week, and all our cooks have served up their best chocolate desserts. Now it's time for Judge Melissa to taste all the dishes, without knowing who cooked what.
Welcome back, Melissa. You ready for some serious dessert here?
Yes, this looks fantastic. How about we start at the end over here?
Okay, cool.
This is churros with chocolate ganache and figs.
And raspberries and flowers.
And soil.
Very cool. I'm happy to report that these are golden and crunchy on the outside, and they're perfectly cooked on the inside.
This churro is actually stuffed with chocolate ganache.
Oh, wow. Can't see any filling in here.
There was a bit of trouble trying to, you know...
We were squeezing
pop
Melissa.
that chocolate ganache in.
Hey. It's everything a churros should be, and the sauce is delicious. It's really well balanced, not too much cream, not too much chocolate. And if anything, while the sauce itself is quite smooth, there are just a couple of little lumps in there that I could forgive because the churros are that good.
These are churros with chocolate orange chili sauce.
Ooh, this looks really lovely. The churros are lovely and golden. They look quite crunchy. You can see that beautiful crystallized sugar and cinnamon on the outside. I can smell it. These are really great. They're super golden and crunchy on the outside. But if I was nitpicking, a little bit raw on the inside.
What's the flavour in the sauce? What are you getting?
That's what I'm about to find out. I can definitely get a lot of orange in there and chili. I think this is great.
This is chocolate cake, fennel parfait, candied orange.
That's a lot to get done in an hour. I am impressed. Oh. You can smell that chocolate.
Yeah, I can smell it now too.
Great texture, super moist, really dense. Not too sweet. I'm loving it.
And the parfait, Melissa.
I love fennel, and I think it works really well with this dessert because this is really rich, really, really chocolatey. You need some contrast from that. This person has skills when it comes to desserts, no doubt about it. Altogether, I'm loving life right now.
Melissa, this is chocolate and orange mousse with olive oil and salt.
This already looks like a very well-conceived dish, as well as being very beautiful. Really good. As I'm eating this, you get that sweet chocolate orange kind of flavour, but these dehydrated raspberries, because they've been broken up all over the top, you get these little punctuated bursts of acidity and tartness. And the twill is lovely. It's just like super concentrated chocolate wafer. This is very delicious.
Well, that's all 4 tasted. Can you pick your favourite dessert?
Look, with this much chocolate on the pass tonight, and me being me, personally, I think I'm just the winner. But I do think I know where I'm going to go with this.
It's Spanish Week, and station chef Hasana has faced off against our 3 home cooks. Now it's time to find out which chocolate dessert is Judge Melissa's best plate on the pass.
Chef, home cooks, tonight I felt like Willy Wonka in here. There were some truly marvellous chocolate dessert creations. Congratulations.
Well, Melissa, it's time to tell us which chocolate creation will be tonight's winner.
All of you did an amazing job at showcasing this decadent ingredient, chocolate. It really came down to 2 of these plates on the pass, but I do have to pick one. The best Spanish chocolate dessert on the pass tonight is... both of these. It's a tie! Whose is this? Is that you, Pete? Congratulations!
No, thank you.
Station Chef Hasana, congratulations. That was amazing.
Thank you.
The reason why I couldn't pick between the 2 of these was That this one, everything was textbook perfect. That parfait was so gorgeous and smooth. The fudgy molten centre, the crunchy bits on the outside, punctuated with that savouriness from the fennel. Did you know you had this in you?
I was kind of comfortable with what I was wanting to cook. I wasn't sure about the timing.
Well, timing, it's the thing that will trip you up or the thing that will deliver a masterpiece. And I think that you know which way this went. And this other dish, wonderful technique and execution, the flavour contrast, the salt, the olive oil, the freeze-dried raspberries. It was gorgeous. Hence, we have a tie. So well done.
Congratulations.
Melissa, now to the tricky part. Which of these chocolate desserts will be sending its maker home?
The plate that didn't quite live up to my expectations tonight is the churros with chocolate and chili sauce. Whose was?
That was mine.
Oh, Kelly.
I know.
The only thing was that the dough in the centre was just slightly under. The outside was still crunchy. It was beautifully coated in the cinnamon and the sugar. It was really aromatic, so well done.
Kelly, sorry to say this, it means you're heading home.
Thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate it.
Pete, you tied with the restaurant, so come and get this. Well done, buddy. Thank you. Too much chocolate just for me. Come on, everybody.
Thank you. It was still crunchy. The choice of fruit was really well contrasted.
Welcome back to Spanish Week in the Chef's Line Kitchen. We are cooking Spanish lamb.
Tender, delicious, melt in your mouth. But whose love of lamb will win?
Will it be the professionals from restaurant Añada or one of you two home cooks?
So, Head Chef Maria, who's next in your chef's line to meet our home cooks?
Next in my chef's line will be my sous chef Bella.
Sous Chef Bella, it's time to take your bench. Good luck tonight. Chef's line, please take your seats.
Hello, Peter. Well, last night we saw you tie with the restaurant and win yourself a trophy.
The best Spanish chocolate dessert on the pass tonight is both of these. It's a tie. Is that you, Pete?
I'm looking forward to tonight's challenge. It's certainly an ingredient I'm definitely comfortable in cooking, and I think I'll do a really good job at cooking it tonight.
Quietly confident.
Yeah.
Tonight's blind judge will be you, Mark. Head out the back so you won't know whose lamb is whose.
Good luck, everyone.
Sous Chef Bella, home cooks, you have 60 minutes to serve up your best Spanish lamb dish. Let's cook!
Yay!
Aussies love lamb, and so do the Spanish. I mean, there's so many different ways you could prepare lamb.
Lamb has a really beautiful, pronounced, sweet flavour. And as long as those flavours of Spain really speak true in this dish, anything is really up for grabs.
My name's Adrian. I'm from Rosebery in Sydney. Tonight I'm making Spanish meatballs in tomato sauce with saffron rice. It's something that I've always had since I was a child, and it's something I've learnt from my mother, so I am making this in honour of my heritage. I love to cook Spanish food. Tradition and culture is so important when it comes to Spanish cuisine. So I start cutting the onions, the garlic, and throwing that into the saucepan, getting it ready to fry. With that, I add oregano, thyme, I add the sugar, the tomato paste, and then I add in pureed tomatoes.
Very classic. I mean,
it's extremely classic. Yeah.
Albigondas, is that how you pronounce it?
Close. Albóndigas.
Albóndigas. Albóndigas.
Albóndigas con tomate.
See, you've made these many times? Talk me through it.
So I always start with the sauce. It's quite a rich sauce, and then the meatballs will soak up the sauce as well once it goes into the sauce.
Fantastic.
My family has inspired me to make this dish. I've seen my grandmother make it, I've seen my mother make it. It's just a beautiful home-style recipe.
My name's Peter. I live in Sydney. I'm making lamb, cutlets, Brussels sprouts and fennel salad. It's quite a nice, simple style of lambs. It's a tapas one where you can pick it up in your hand and eat it. The best connection I can come up with for my love of Spanish food would be probably travelling to Spain and in particular the San Sebastian region. The main reason I like this dish is because of the differences in flavours and textures that you have. The heat and the crispiness from the Brussels sprouts that have been fried, the freshness from the fennel salad, and then you get that juiciness and simple flavours of the lamb. They all go very well together. So once I had the fennel seeds toasting on a low heat, I started making the dressings for the fennel salad and the Brussels sprouts. The first dressing was the dressing for the Brussels sprouts. It had the sherry vinegar, the olive oil, and a squeeze of lemon juice in there. Once that dressing was done, I started to make the second dressing for the fennel salad. Honey, the olive oil, and the Chardonnay vinegar. I added then the fennel seeds from the stove.
With one win and a tie this week, the home cooks are on top against renowned restaurant Añada. But this time, they're up against sous chef Bella, who's hoping her lamb will serve the restaurant a win tonight.
So I'm making the lamb with pistachio mojo verde and mojo pican. I can feel my team watching me right now, and I can feel their support in the background, so that's good.
My sous chef Bella is very confident in cooking this recipe because she's done it many times before. She's a perfectionist.
So right now, this is the mojo pican in preparation. So in a tray it goes, roughly cut.
Mojo pican is sort of like a spicy capsicum-based sauce.
And I'm just gonna roast it until it's nice and soft.
Cover it up with some foil. It goes into the oven. To make the pistachio mojo verde, so I grab parsley, mint, and olive oil. Then it goes into the blender with the pistachio. Mojo verde basically means green sauce, but we've added also pistachio just for a bit of texture. You want to have it like a coarse paste. You don't want it to be too loose, so you can quenelle at the end. Much better.
I need to prepare my rice. It's only quick to cook, so I make sure that I put it in time. There'll be a beautiful flavour, and that's in chicken stock instead of water, so it will have a beautiful taste. And then I add in saffron, and I turn it on to cook. To prepare the meatball mixture, I get my lamb mince, I add the breadcrumbs, parsley, salt and pepper, lots of it, garlic and onion. Including sweet paprika adds a beautiful flavour to it. Once I've mixed everything together, I begin to roll it into balls so that I can get it prepared for deep frying. I'm already rolling my meatballs, which is a good sign because they're ready to flour and then go into the deep fryer. I've been eating meatballs since I was a child, so it is something that I've grown up with, and I know that I can do a pretty good job. I make a mean meatball. Quietly confident, but you never know what could happen in this competition.
There's one. So after I prepped all the vegetables, I wanted to move on to the protein and the lamb.
So lamb rack.
Well, actually, I've got me lamb cutlets. So.
Oh, lamb cutlets. I do love a good cutlet.
Yeah.
How are you going to cook that lamb? How do you want it?
Pink in the middle, so still nice and pink in the middle. A couple of minutes on one side, flip it over just to kiss on the other side.
Well, it sounds really delicious. It sounds almost like a Spanish meat and three veg.
It could be.
All right,
it could
well,
be.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yep.
I can't wait to see it.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Cheers. So after the lamb cutlets were prepped, I moved on to making the fennel salad. I used a mandolin to thinly slice some baby fennel. And then on top of that, I added some orange and black olives. I then added dressing for the fennel salad. I'm feeling extremely confident. I've cooked this dish several times, so I know how to cook it. I know the flavours will be good.
Well, Peter's doing a really interesting lamb dish. You know, really, it's just a Spanish version of meat and 3 veg. You mustn't forget that that lamb has to be perfectly grilled.
That's it. I mean, lamb, you know, I love rare lamb, and lamb can be served quite pink, but there's rare and there's raw.
It's Spanish Week in the Chef's Line kitchen. Our 2 home cooks and sous chef Bella from restaurant Añada are creating their best Spanish lamb.
There's 25 minutes, everyone.
And they all want to impress blind tasting judge Mark, who'll pick tonight's winning dish.
Spanish lamb and accompaniments, it's going to be a great challenge tonight. The lamb's really got to shine in this challenge, and everything that comes with it has got to have that Spanish flavour. For me, I'm thinking like olives, crisp salads with rice. So it'll be an interesting challenge to see how they're going to depict this lamb dish. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
Tonight I'm cooking lamb with pistachio, mojo verde and mojo pican.
Do you reckon blitz that?
Yeah.
Mojo pican is sort of like a spicy capsicum-based sauce.
Once it's all roasted and soft, it gets into a blender. Add some smoked paprika, some chili flake, depends on how spicy you like it. And just blend it until it's nice and smooth.
Get onto your mojete. With the lamb, we'll also be serving a traditional dish from La Mancha called mojete manchego. And it is basically onions and capsicums, and it will be served with an egg yolk.
Okay, now with this recipe tonight, there's 2 different sauces, the lamb, backstrap, of course. Tell me about how these 2 sauces kind of complement the flavour of lamb.
Tonight, we're just going to do like a Canary Island version of lamb, so that's where the 2 mojos come from. Okay. And because we're going to serve the backstrap quite rare,
yeah,
I think we just want to do something really fresh, spicy, light with it.
Well, I'm really looking forward to it. I mean, I like the idea of it being about sort of fresh sauces and that green vegetables.
Yeah,
so, yeah.
Tonight I'll be cooking Spanish meatballs in tomato sauce with saffron rice.
Oh, the meatballs are in.
They are in, they're going.
Ooh,
they're looking good.
Yeah, they look really good. Once you fry them, how long do they take to braise in the sauce?
It's pretty quick. They're already cooked. They're just in there to sort of take in the flavour.
Sure.
Once I notice my meatballs are getting ready, they float to the top. They've got a beautiful dark exterior. Oh, they're good. And then I put it straight into the tomato sauce, completely cover them so that they absorb all of the beautiful tomato sauce flavour. Perfect. Happy with that.
The dish I'm making tonight is lamb cutlets with Brussels sprouts and a fennel salad. Once I've deep fried the Brussels sprouts, as well as the speck, I'll then mix the Brussels sprouts and the salad dressing together. So after chopping up the speck, I took the Brussels sprouts and started to deep fry those in the fryer. So they're meant to be, they'll come out crunchy like chips, so like a sort of chip-flavoured Brussels sprout. The Brussels sprouts, I want them to be nice and crispy, almost a dark brown, golden brown. After that, I then added in the speck into the deep fryer. So it adds a nice meaty flavour to the Brussels sprouts and salad. So that should just bring out a bit of earthiness in the salad. To cook the lamb, I've put the griddle on a low heat, but I'm going to cook the lamb at the last minute because it only needs a short time to cook. The meat should take about 3 to 4 minutes, not long.
I'm aiming to have my lamb in a nice char, still keeping it like medium rare and juicy. So I'm searing the lamb backstrap and doing the mojete manchego side dish as well. I want to have like a nice charry color on both of them.
I've got to get the lamb on, so I put it on one side onto the griddle. And then I realised I haven't actually turned the heat up on the griddle. I don't hear the sizzle that I would expect to hear for the lamb to cook properly. So I quickly turn the heat up and hope it's going to heat up quickly enough to actually cook the lamb.
Okay, guys, there's 5 minutes to go.
To finish the moreté, I roughly chopped the capsicum, added the char grill veggies, finished off with 1 egg yolk. You want to actually leave the egg yolk as is, just for you to have this ooziness coming out of it. The lamb backstrap is perfectly rested, and I wanted the mojo piquant at the bottom, have the quenelle of pistachio mojo verde on the side. Yeah, perfect. And then the lamb.
The meatballs and sauce are ready. The rice is ready, and I taste it. Oh my God, that's good. So I get my rice, I put it in the middle of the plate, and I start putting my meatballs and tomato on top.
2 minutes to go. 2 minutos.
2 minutos, there. Very good.
In the back of my head, I just knew there's maybe not enough time to get this ready, but I really have to keep pushing. While they were cooking, I moved on to plate up the salads. I knew I was cutting it fine with the lamb. I was a little bit worried the lamb was going to be undercooked.
You, Adrian! Woo!
It is a simple dish, but I'm hoping that the taste and the wholesome flavours will come through.
Go peas! Woo! Get that lamb up there!
It was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. I think I got there, just. I hope the lamb's okay.
Not 100% sure about having the flavor I wanted, but I'm happy that I actually finished the dish.
The group hug.
Wow, this is close.
Our home cooks and Añada's sous chef Bella have created 3 impressive and aromatic Spanish lamb dishes. But which one will blind tasting judge Mark think is a cut above the rest?
Welcome back, Mark.
Wow, this looks really nice. Just the colour and how vibrant it is, and the different cuts of lamb that we've got on the pass.
Well, where do you want to start?
Let's start up here.
So, Mark, this is lamb with pistachio mojo verde and mojo piquant.
A lot of people like their lamb like this, just seared on the outside, nice and juicy inside. I'm going to mix this through first because the egg yolk's in here. It's just coated all of those veggies. They even thought of me. Black olives. That's a winner on its own. It's full of colour. And with that egg over it, it's a fiesta in a bowl. But it's about the lamb. The knife just sliced through that. Pistachios are popping out of the verde, bit of chilli, paprika. This is excellent. The lamb's cooked perfectly, got a nice rosiness to it. It's a simple cut of meat that's been respected really well, cooked really well, and if this is what's in store on the first plate, I'm in for a great night.
I think you might be, Mark.
These are Spanish meatballs with tomato sauce and saffron rice.
It looks hearty, it looks generous. Love the saffron rice. Just on first look, a bit dry. The seasoning in the meatballs, I can taste oregano. There's a little bit of thyme in there. I would have preferred the meatballs just a little bit juicier, but the sauce, rich. It's got depth, it's got personality. Overall, The rice is perfect. The sauce is on point. It's just the meatball itself, a bit dry, just a little bit juicier. It would have nailed this challenge.
Well, Mark, there's one to go. These are lamb cutlets with fennel salad and Brussels sprouts.
Fennel almost reminds me of aniseed myrtle, the indigenous herb, comes from the Bundjalung region. It's very refreshing. There's something else in there, and it's sweet.
There's honey in the dressing.
Clever. Brussels sprouts. I'm loving it. That's just, ooh. But it's all about the lamb. It could have just been cooked a little bit more because you want that char on the outside. The accompaniments are perfect, but it's all about this baby here. It could have been done a little bit longer. 3 great plates on the pass. I'm really going to have to think about this.
It's Spanish Week in the Chef's Line kitchen. Sous Chef Bella from Añada and our home cooks have created 3 impressive Spanish lamb dishes. Now it's time for blind tasting judge Mark to reveal which one topped the lot.
You all cooked some fantastic lamb dishes tonight in just 60 minutes. Congratulations.
Home cooks, you look a little exhausted. How are you?
Tired?
Sous Chef Bella, were you happy with your lamb tonight?
Considering the time and everything, putting everything on the plate, yes.
Well, Mark, which of these terrific lamb dishes is the winner?
Eating all of the dishes tonight, I could tell they were made with love. But the best plate on the pass is for me, the best plate on the pass is the lamb with mojo piquant and mojo verde. Bella, you still got your job, you look relieved. This whole dish just, it was screaming Spain to me. The vegetables were just winners, and the verde sauce, spot on. But that lamb, backstrap is a simple cut of meat. If it's not handled properly, it can go really wrong really quick. Tonight, though, you got it really right, and it was just perfect.
Thank you.
Well, Mark, which lamb tonight was the odd one out?
After tasting your Spanish lamb dishes, I have to choose a dish that didn't quite live up to my expectations. And that dish is the lamb cutlets. Who made these? Peter. Were you expecting that?
I was worried about the lamb. I think they were certainly undercooked.
I would have liked to have seen a little bit more colour on the outside and that fat rendered down. If this was a salad and a sprout challenge, you would have won this hands down.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
So, well then, Adrian, these meatballs must have come from you.
They're mine, and my mum's, and my grandma's.
The meatballs, I could taste the flavours of the oregano and the thyme in there. I could taste the heritage in this plate. So thank you.
Thank you very much.
Adrian, you didn't win tonight, but you are tonight's top home cook.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
And that means you'll be facing off against head chef Maria in the final of Spanish
That's exciting.
Week.
Scary.
Now everybody come in here and share some lamb. Those Brussels sprouts, I could eat them all day.
Because I want him to get a trophy.
It was just in there.
Tonight on the chef's line, we've saved the best for last.
And the dish you'll both be making is a chef's line favourite. It's pretty much Spain's national dish. It's paella. Woo! Head Chef Maria, it's finally your turn. So are you feeling ready for your showdown with Adrian?
Yes, I'm ready.
Adrian, congratulations on making it to the end of Spanish Week.
Thank you very much.
How are you feeling?
Nervous, excited. I'm really looking forward to going up against Chef Maria.
Awesome.
Tonight's blind judge is a man who really knows his paella, and that's Dan.
Yes. I judged this last year, and I tell you what, the standard was really high. So you've got pretty big boots to fill tonight. Good luck, guys.
Adrian, do you have any final words for Head Chef Maria?
I do have something I'd like to say to Chef Maria.
Oh.
I'd like to say good luck and may the best chef win.
Thank you, darling. You too.
Well done.
What a gentleman, Adrian, you are.
Okay, let's get this final underway. You've both got 90 minutes to serve up some spectacular Spanish paella. Let's cook!
What's happening?
I really didn't think I'd get this far. My food is simple and it's authentic. I'm really nervous that I'll be going head to head with Chef Maria. She is a professional and who knows what could happen.
Maria!
Relax the shoulders.
Come on,
1, 2,
Maria.
3, come on.
All week, Adrian has been going slow and steady, but I think tonight is really his time to shine, and quite frankly, it's making me a bit nervous.
You know how us Aussies say paella?
So it's not paella or paella, it's paella.
Exactly. It all runs together. So, paella.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Paella.
Like you said before, it is like the national dish of Spain, and it is such a simple thing. It's stock, it's ingredients done really, really well, whether or not that's seafood or meat. There's this beautiful sofrito that's the base of the paella, so all of your beautiful onions and garlic and carrots that really provide that depth.
And the rice is one of the most important elements.
Absolutely. I mean, you can't have paella without rice. Now, it seems simple. It's not actually that easy to get a great crust on the bottom of the socarrat.
Exactly. You've got to nail that properly.
There is a fine line between a wonderful socarrat crust and a burnt bottom of a paella.
Tonight I'll be making paella with prawns, lobster, mussels and calamari, and vegetables as well as chicken. This is typically a seafood dish, but we are adding chicken. When my grandmother first came to Australia, she decided that the rabbit that they would cook with all the time in Spain wasn't good enough in Australia, so they changed it to chicken. So that tradition carried on through to my mum and throughout our whole family. I'm really excited to cook this dish tonight because it is something that I cook generally for family and friends. I'm hoping that a lot of that love and that passion comes through in the dish. The first thing I need to do is get this stock made. I throw in prawn heads, the fish stock, garlic, lots of vegetables, saffron, parsley, salt and pepper, and I make sure that that's simmering away as quick as possible so that I get maximum flavour. If the stock isn't good, it's game over. Adios, amigo. That smells really good.
Adrian, how's it going?
Hello, good. Have a smell of that.
Geez, you're looking pretty... Oh, yeah. This is a family recipe. Who gets the crunchiest bottom? That's what you're looking for, right?
That's exactly right. That's the best part.
Do you need help, baby?
Tonight I'll be cooking a blue swimmer crab paella. Pretty traditional in the south of Spain, and it's just delicious. We cook a lot of paella in the restaurant, so I'm quite comfortable with the rice part of it. We don't cook a crab paella though, so I just need to make sure that the crab is cooked well. So for the stock, sweat off some prawn shells and a bit of onion, fennel, garlic, celery. And I also throw in a few spices, cardamom, coriander, and fennel. Cover it with fish stock. And I just bring it up to the simmer and I turn it down. Manuel, you're probably providing some entertainment.
Remember, you can get fired, so don't lose.
I want to be the head chef in Añada.
You wish.
Manuel, the power-hungry apprentice.
Yes.
I'm about to just scrub the mussels quickly.
Musahas.
Mussel.
Just so that there's not any odd bits from the ocean in there.
Hey, Adrian, do you need some help cleaning the mussels?
I would love some help cleaning mussels.
Nice.
You're a legend. It's so lovely that Hassana can come over and help me because I really need help to get this done on time. I've only got 90 minutes to make this paella, and there are so many components to it that make it quite tricky, like the preparation side. While you do that, I'll devein the prawns.
Yep.
Traitor! Traitor, I say.
Next step is to start frying the chicken. Then I add the garlic, the onion, the capsicum, and then I lightly fry the prawns and the calamari and put that aside because it's going to continue cooking later. Beautiful. And then I add the pureed tomato to it. We have a beautiful thing that we do in our family called machacado, which is garlic, parsley, and just a little bit of olive oil. Salt and pepper. We crush that into the mortar and pestle, and that creates a beautiful, deep, but very strong flavour. Will be beautiful. It doesn't look like a lot, but it's extremely potent. It's really strong flavours.
How you going, Adrian?
I'm good.
Your topping sounds a lot more impressive than mine.
Oh, blue swimmer crab, that sounds pretty good to me. How are you going?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah?
Oi, oi, oi.
Hello, Maria. So tell me about your paella.
I got a whole blue swimmer crab paella.
Ah, fantastic.
So right now, I'm just cooking off my sofrito, so that's sort of the base of the paella. With some garlic, onion, capsicum, bit of tomato, and then I'll just finish it with pimenton, which is smoked paprika.
It's delicious and really one of the key ingredients to Spanish cuisine across the country.
And a bit of saffron as well. Saffron gives it that nice color, it gives that good flavor. And then I put in my smoked paprika, white wine, the saffron, and then I add my rice. Give it a good mix. And then I start adding my stock. And then put it in the oven. Paella.
Do you need help with the crab?
No, I'm good, darling. Thank you.
Because I hate crab.
Manuelo.
Oh my God, no, stop it, stop it.
Papi, papi.
Come on.
So the base is cooking in the oven. At the moment, I can just leave it there and not worry about it. And I just need to make sure all my toppings are ready. So I'm just cleaning the crabs. I'm going to take the tail off, the top bit off, and then I'll clean out the, what you call the dead man's fingers, which is just the gills. And after that, just halve them. And once the paella is ready to go, I'll chuck them on there and then cook them in the oven.
Mark, saffron on the front bench, lobster tails on the back bench. Why aren't we judging this?
Don't forget, there's a bit of crab up there.
There is so much love happening in this room tonight. I love it.
Hassana, helping out, cleaning mussels, which is fantastic.
This is what the chef's line is all about. It's really about a shared love of celebrating a cuisine.
Especially this dish is made for sharing. The love is being shared.
Totally.
Do you want some parsley on your paella?
No, thanks.
It's Spanish Week in the Chef's Line kitchen, and we're taking on the Spanish classic, paella. Home cook Adrian is making a cherished family recipe with chicken and seafood, topped with lobster tails. And head chef Maria's paella will showcase fresh blue swimmer crab.
I can't see the sweat, Maria.
Yeah,
You
Maria.
need sweat. Paella needs sweat.
Blind tasting judge Dan will taste each dish and pick the winner.
There are many different steps towards making a great paella. By the time the rice is cooked, you want that nice crust at the bottom called the sauerkraut. And that's where all those flavours reduce and develop and taste amazing. I can smell it right now. It smells like saffron, it smells like shellfish. I can't wait to get stuck in. I'm starving.
Do you want some prawns?
I'd love some prawns.
How many do you want? No, I'll tell you what you can have.
Yeah, just tell me what I can have.
You can have 3.
Love you, darling. Thank you.
There you go. Enjoy. They're nice big ones.
One of the main ingredients in cooking a paella is saffron. It gives it that nice color, it gives that good flavor.
How is it?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be good. I reckon I'll keep the paella fairly rustic. I'll just put the crabs in there, put the prawns in there, bit of lemon, bit of parsley, bit of aioli. Quite simple. For the aioli, I put in lemon juice, 3 egg yolks, a spoonful of Dijon mustard, and a bunch of garlic. And I add a mix of extra virgin and vegetable oil. And I just split it up in a blender until it's emulsified and thick.
Looks nice and creamy.
I eat aioli with a soup spoon. I'm like, how can you not?
You've got about 30 minutes to go.
Awesome.
Everything is hot and bubbling away in the pan, so it's time to add the rice. I'll be using a medium grain rice. Getting the rice right is really, really important. I put in the stock and then I add the seafood. It needs to be placed beautifully. I place the calamari around evenly, make sure that the mussels are positioned hinge down so that they open up beautifully like a flower, and then I add the lobster tails right in the middle, and I'm really hoping that Dan will be wowed with all the beautiful seafood on top and the depth and the colour underneath. What do you reckon?
What do I reckon? It's my dinner.
Then that's a good sign.
I just need to put my seafood on. Before I do that, I'm gonna go check what Adrian is doing. Hello, darling.
Hello.
That looks pretty decadent, doesn't it?
Would you put that in the restaurant, do you reckon?
Absolutely. The color looks really, really good, to be honest.
Can we go have a look at yours?
Looked like it had a lot of flavor. It'll be hard to compete with the recipe that's been passed on for generations. I've just cooked my base, and I will finish that in the oven.
Wow, this is different.
Yeah.
I've never
So it's
seen
really,
it like
really
this.
thin, and then the base will be sort of burnt.
Good work.
Go team. Once the rice is cooked, I put all of my prawns and my crabs on there. Then I put it back in the oven with just a little bit of stock, just to bring a bit more moisture into it, and make sure that the stock is evaporating. It sort of cooks through the crabs as well. Once I think the crab and the prawns are cooked in the oven, I take it out and I put it back onto the stove top where I can create the sukarat. At the moment, I'm just waiting for the crispy bottom to form, the sukarat, and then I'll be ready to serve.
Well, Adrian looks pretty confident over
It's
there.
looking very good.
It's looking really good.
Smells good too.
I can start to smell it burning, which is the part that I love most. That burning at the bottom of the base travels through the flavours of the paella. It's really, really important. I'm going to let it go an extra minute because there's still a lot of moisture, but it means that the rice is not dry. So once we cover it up and let it rest, it will soak in the rest of that stock.
How's it looking, chef?
I've got the sukarat really good on some bits, but I just need to move it around a little bit so it's like a bit more even.
Okay, everyone, 5 minutes to go. Not so much about plating up tonight, but take your paellas to the pass when they're ready.
So I'm just about to check if all the stock has been soaked up by the rice and if it's ready to serve. So let's just hope for the best. That looks amazing. That looks perfect. I'm just going to put some freshly squeezed lemon juice over the top. Not too much, you don't want to take away the taste, and then it's ready to serve. I'm happy with that. I'm really, really happy with that, and it reminds me of the way my mum makes it, so I think she'd be pretty proud.
Oh, Adrian!
Precious on.
Done!
I'm hoping my paella is really, really good with a nice crispy bottom. Here's to flavour and lots of beautiful presentation. I'm hoping Dan will love what he sees.
Melissa.
Aioli, yeah. I like how she's dotting it throughout the rice because then you'll get a little bit of it with each bite.
Yeah.
It's a smart move.
Vamos,
papi.
vamos, papi.
Pepperon. Oh, look at this, a little drizzle. Well done.
I think the dish in the end looked really good. I'm just hoping that Dan really likes to get in there and smash that crab.
Well done. Good work. We can put our feet up now.
Oh.
Tonight, on the chef's line, it's been an extravagant battle for the best paella. Home cook Adrian recreated a celebrated family recipe, mixing chicken and seafood, topped with lobster tails. And head chef Maria from Melbourne's Añada has created a dish featuring fresh blue swimmer crab. Our blind tasting judge Dan now must try them and pick the best paella on the pass.
Welcome back, Dan. You ready for paella?
Oh, mate, I couldn't be more ready.
What do you think?
They look amazing. I love seafood. I love paella. They're very extravagant versions I see here. Huge prawns, lobster tails, crab. You know what I think? It sucks to be you guys because I'm the blind judge.
That's cruel.
So where would you like to start?
Let's start with this one.
This is paella with prawn, mussel, calamari, and lobster tail.
Oh, yes. It looks amazing. You can see those huge prawns. You can see bits of chicken wings, which is awesome. I love a surf and turf paella. And it smells incredible. I'm gonna try a beautiful king prawn. Prawn's really well cooked. I'm gonna try a mussel. Oh, yeah. That's perfectly cooked. You can see how it just... There's so many things to try. Chicken, mid-wing, my favourite.
This is torture.
Pretty much,
Mid-wings
yes.
are delicious. I'm gonna try the rice. See, the sauerkraut's really important because that's where all the flavours develop.
Oh.
I feel like this sauerkraut was almost like a rush sauerkraut. I feel like there wasn't much time left, so they cranked the heat up going in. It tastes a little bit burnt, if you know what I mean. It wasn't like a slow caramelizing sauerkraut.
You can't rush a
You
sauerkraut.
cannot rush a sauerkraut. Those king prawns, perfectly cooked and sweet. The chicken adds so much flavour to the rice as well. The sauerkraut is nice. I just think it's maybe a little bit overcooked. I guess I'm just gonna have to try the other one now to compare it.
This is blue swimmer crab paella.
Looks like a blue swimmer crab paella.
With a few friends.
With a few prawns in there. And is that aioli?
It is, yes.
Wow. You can pretty much put aioli on a rubber boot and I'll eat it. You know? And you know how I feel about crab. Crab is my favourite seafood in the whole world.
I think we picked up on that, Dan.
Going for the crab. Ooh. Oh my gosh, that's delicious. Crab is a little bit under, but it's not like raw. It's just on the edge. If this person just put a lid on top for about 2 minutes, then took the lid off and then served it, that crab would have been perfectly cooked. Now to the most important part, the rice. I get it. The flavour is incredible. But I don't see any sauerkraut yet. There you go, look at that. Okay, you can see it's almost like a dark brown. And it still holds its shape when I scrape it. It's a sign of a good sauerkraut. This rice has a really good texture. It's not overcooked. And then that soccerate has that caramelized crust, that flavour. Aren't I the luckiest man in the world? 2 amazing paellas.
Is it the perfectly cooked seafood or is it the perfectly cooked rice?
Well, that's the decision I'm going to have to make.
It's Spanish Week in the Chef's Line kitchen, and we're taking on the Spanish classic, paella. Home cook Adrian made his family's much-loved mixed paella, topped with lobster tails. And restaurant Añada's head chef Maria created a dish featuring blue swimmer crab. Now it's time for blind tasting judge Dan to reveal tonight's winner.
Adrian, chef, it was so much fun watching you guys really working those paella pans and filling them full of love for this cuisine. So well done.
Okay, Dan, time to pick your winner.
Both your paella dishes tonight were deep and rich, and a real celebration of love for this dish. So what it comes down to is the heart, the soccerate. So for me, the best plate on the pass is the blue swimmer crab paella. Congratulations, head chef Maria.
Thank you.
Well done. How does it feel to take out the win and the winner of Spanish Week?
Feels great. Very proud of the team for what they've done this week as well.
Well, you know what? I loved it because of that rice. It wasn't overcooked, it wasn't too soft, it wasn't too firm. All those juices from the crab and from the sofrito and everything just reducing down to create that really delicious crust of a soccerate, and that's really what made it. Adrian, mate, if this is your family recipe, I'd love to come to your house like every night because this paella was unbelievable. The seafood was amazing. I love the generosity. The rice had an amazing flavour, but I felt like the soccerate was a bit rushed. And it was a really tough decision for me.
It was just such a great opportunity to get this far. Just so happy and so lucky.
Thanks for sharing this week with me. I had a really good time and it was amazing to meet you.
Likewise, thank you.
Now, everybody, come in and let's celebrate with paella.
Yes! Adrian, mate, the seafood in here was unbelievable.